It's the QB Kid and the Jaeger Boy here on 97.9 88 Rock, your local modern rock station in Baltimore, Maryland. And we're here, not in Baltimore, Maryland, but in Rainy Day Studios, here in Linwood, Washington.
That's right, folks. We're here where it rains every day, all day, and all night. Except for some nights, like tonight. Otherwise, you'd be hearing that right now. Which is, you don't.
What?
Because it's not. I'm saying it's not raining.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the summer. It's actually unbearably hot right now.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah,
Like,
I kind of
it's
moved
not
here for it
supposed
to be cold, but as I understand it, people who are much older than me decided that coal mining was a good idea. And here we are.
Coal mining?
Yeah, global warming.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, old people older people can't handle, like, when it gets colder. Like, have you ever noticed that? Like, as people go, like, I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna go to Arizona. That's why you have, like, entire sections of Phoenix, Arizona is strictly, like, this is the old people's town.
I'm kind of thinking that, like...
Because, like, the older you get, the more the cold, like, aches on your bones and stuff like that.
I'm thinking that these
Like-
old folks are, like, confusing their bodies with machines too much. Like, they can't handle the cold, or it's going to make them more sick or whatever. Maybe the being cold is just that unpleasant for them, but, I mean, it's so much easier
I've been told it is.
It's so much easier to warm yourself up than it is to cool yourself down. This has
I
always
know.
been my argument. You cannot remove your skin. However, you can put on as many layers of clothing as pleases you.
And you can burn down as many houses as you want.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
keep warm. Yeah.
Well, speaking of death and the dying, and cities that haven't been relevant since the early 2000s, we're here with Ratchet and Clank, the original classic, here on the Classics Hour here at 98 Rock.
I hear they're from Phoenix too. It's probably a lie
Who's from Phoenix?
that the people that made Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure Insomniac Studios is in Phoenix, Arizona.
Wait, really? I was just making that up.
I could have sworn that one of these studios is in Arizona.
Seriously? Now you gotta look that
No,
up.
that
as
can't
you
possibly
answer.
be true because Insomniac and Naughty Dog were both in California.
I'm pretty sure that they're in California.
Yeah, they're both in Los Angeles
Point
because they were
being-
both owned by
Oh, yeah.
Universal. They were both owned by Universal.
Yep, Burbank.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
In California.
Point being, they're in a place that's unbearably hot versus this place where it gets to, like, you know, a humid 80 degrees in the day during the summer.
That's pretty fucking bad.
I mean, it's
didn't
not
sign
as
up for
bad
it.
as a dry 120.
No, dry 120 is pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my family had a pool and that was still unbearable.
Yeah. Yep. We went to Wild
Anyway,
Wings and that was
let's
unbearable.
play this. Let's play this dumb old PS2 platformer.
Yeah. You just sat me on a couch. What are we playing? Did you say?
We're playing the original Ratchet and Clank, but we're playing the HD version released for PlayStation 3.
So it's not the original. It's just the first one.
We're playing the first one. We're not playing the HD remake of the first one.
Okay. Wait.
Okay, so there was a game
Yes.
called Ratchet and Clank.
Got
It was
it.
released for the PS2.
Got it.
They did a remastered version.
Remastered. Got it.
That's what we're playing.
Okay.
Not long after that, they remade the game for PS4
Why?
because they made a movie that was based on the first game.
They made They made a movie?
They made a movie that was based on the first Ratchet and Clank game, and now the remake game is about the movie. About the making of the movie, as I understand it.
Wait.
Or it's based on the plot.
It's on the making of the movie of the game? What? Just say. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't really know. I used to...
Insomniac?
I'm just a little high. I'm not as high as I usually am, but you know...
Insomniac, what the hell are you doing?
It was a weird meta joke, and it was pretty funny until the movie came out and it sucked. Anyway, let's play this game.
I had no idea that all that happened.
Oh yeah, look at this old-ass PS3 interface. Man.
It's good shit.
It's
yeah.
good shit.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything that good since...
These textures?
Wow.
I think a lot of the cutscenes are still in standard def and in low frame rate.
Oh. Wait, so what did they improve then?
I guess just the way the game runs
Oh.
when you're playing it. I think it was FMVs like this on the discs, though, because there's a fair amount of cutscenes in these games, and making them FMVs,
Really?
making them like 30 FPS and FMVs of what's happening in the engine
Yeah.
makes it's a lot less memory. It's a lot less memory.
Yeah.
than having it happen in real time, high frame rate, etc., etc.
Yeah, I've worked with FMVs before. Yeah.
The most notable thing is that I think I remember the game running smooth at 60 on the original consoles, on the original PS2 versions, but frame rate drops were very, very common, especially in Going Commando, the second game in the series. There was just a lot of fucking explosions happening at the same time.
Huh. But I didn't know that they ran at like any game ran at 60 frames per second on the PS2.
Yeah, including Metal Gear Solid 2.
Really?
Which is still one of the most advanced games on that system, probably.
Wait, that was PlayStation? I thought that was PS1.
Metal Gear Solid 2? No.
Yeah.
No. Metal Gear Solid 2 looks way too good for PS1 game.
I mean, I don't
totally
know.
does.
Last time I played it was like back in the 2000s, and when I say played it, I mean watch my brother play it.
I'll show you. I'll show you the HD version later.
Okay.
I'll just turn it on and give you a look.
Well, that's the HD version. That's cheating.
Yeah, but it's still just an upscan of a fucking PS2 game.
Okay.
If anything, it reveals flaws because it shows like how the facial details are all just pixel colors.
True. Yeah.
It seriously is that primitive, and it still looks as good as it does. And we're actually in the game now. I always like this cut because there's a nice little frame there that happens.
Yeah.
I always remember how this game opened.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to turn on the fucking Gadgetron help desk. That's for goddamn sure.
Oh. You just whack all these organic creatures and nuts and bolts just fly out of them.
Yeah, wow, wow. Okay, so we're already kind of in weird territory here.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, we're in this weird place that where nature looks kind of grim and evil, and you know, machines are here to save our lives.
Yeah. Huh.
That's so weird.
Yeah. It's like the opposite of Final Fantasy VII.
True. I don't really know how to describe the aesthetic. I don't want to call it steampunk. That's not. It's like.
I wouldn't call it that.
It's like if you updated steampunk to be like 90s.
Yeah.
Not cyberpunk, but like still celebrating the aesthetic of machinery, but like a more modern aesthetic of machinery. You know.
Kind of.
If steampunk is about like steam engines or whatever, then this game is about the 2004 Toyota Corolla.
Okay. I can see where you're coming from there.
Of course, these controls are so. I mean, it's very functional and playable.
Yeah.
And I can imagine it feeling like butter to a kid, you know. And it's just kind of like doing a lot of the stuff you want it to do.
Yeah.
But it's so weird. Like, it doesn't translate to a modern feel as well because like modern control schemes are so precision.
Yeah, there's been a lot of improvements on that since 2000, whenever this game came out.
One of my favorite things about these old platformer games for these consoles is like the wacky variety of moves that you have.
Yeah.
You just, you know, your jump, your double jump, and then like, you know, when you do a jump attack, you get like your, you know, hammer fall thing going. And that only expands when you get the weapons and stuff, and double jumping and gliding and all that sort of stuff. I think there's like a run jump that you can do. I don't need to do it yet. That's just
Oh. I mean, you mean you're not running now? When you go around?
Oh, I think no. There's like an additional there's like a long jump thing.
Oh, okay.
I think I might be confusing that with. Maybe that's only in the later games. That might have been an additional move they added in the later games. Also, they were just reminding me that, yeah, you can throw the wrench like this.
What?
Yeah.
Like a lightsaber. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's actually really cool.
That's pretty cool.
That container is... See, this is great platformer rules. You don't want to open the container because you'll get the item whenever you take damage.
Oh.
And the item itself, so it's like a Doom pickup, right? So like when you get a Doom, sorry, I'm gonna pause the game because it's actually kind of involved.
Okay.
When you get like a 25 health Doom pickup, right? You want to avoid that until you've taken 25 less than your maximum health, right? That's kind of the Doom meta.
Yeah.
A lot of platformers have that kind of meta because I mean, just to I'm gonna swing it. Oh, I guess you only they're only worth one, so it's not as relevant. Well, it's not going to pick up, so that's not as relevant here. But in a lot of other games, you would like want to leave the case untouched.
Yeah.
Because you'd want to leave it for later if you needed it.
Yeah.
You know?
When you get hurt.
Right.
Because they're expecting you to have gotten hurt at this point. Like, as if you've never played a platformer before.
Well, I
Or at
mean,
least you're new to it.
to be fair, we are playing a game that was. I mean, this is a game that was bought for me when I was a child, and that I enjoyed as a child. You know, and like just the second generation of these kinds of games after Spyro, and made by the same company and all that.
You're trying to tell me that you were a child once.
Yeah.
I do not believe you.
I mean, why?
I mean, you know, there's some people that just exist. I think you might have been one
Oh,
of
I
those
mean, I
people.
was birthed under the earth, fully formed. I mean, you know that's true. I was
that's-
born at the age of at least 13. But you know, I mean, we're talking at this point. I had only chronologically been on the earth for maybe 9 or 10 years.
Ah, okay. So that's how the timeline of the Jaeger boy lines up.
Oh, weird! I didn't notice that I had actually gotten the thing.
Oh, snap. You can
And it's
just-
got an auto lock feature, so that's good stuff.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So now they've introduced the ammo boxes. By the way, start to crate, of course, is like 0 seconds in this game.
Yes, I was going to.
You were
I was
actually
gonna
you were gonna get
mention
around to
that.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that somebody besides me remembers start to crate.
No.
It was a
It's a
classic.
thing.
It's a classic blog. Of course, all this money we're collecting here will be used to get a. I like the kind of the chingy sounds are always very good in this game.
Yeah. It's really good with that.
It doesn't feel like totally insufferable to hear all the time.
It doesn't sound like actual nuts and bolts or
No, it
crashing
sounds like
together.
money.
Yeah.
It sounds like money because that's what it is. That's the
Yeah.
currency in this game.
It would be miserable if it sounded like actual
You know
nuts
what?
and
Maybe
bolts.
we're misreading this here because the thing is, the nuts and the bolts are currency, so machines are kind of currency here. So maybe like if you're living in like a really organic place, it just represents poverty.
Huh. Maybe.
I mean, we're just at the very beginning here. I'm just spitballing stuff that might be relevant for later.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I've never seen any of this. I have no idea with Ratchet and Clank. So, yeah.
That ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Oh,
Hello,
snap.
citizens of my race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drake,
Well, whose
have a
fault do you think
solution.
that is?
We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components.
Oh, I remember this entire plot now.
What does this mean?
This is actually a great plot.
Using
Yeah?
highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand. We will be
Wow.
extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode.
I'll hold on
into a
my take.
Flaming ball of gas, but of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation. And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
They could have just edited that out.
The people on those planets are
Do they not know
I
how
think that
to...
might have been
Good
live,
luck getting Captain Quark to help.
or it would have been a
Maybe.
recording of a live
You could help
broadcast.
me.
Yeah, might have
If
been.
you could
Yeah.
use your ship to take me to the coordinates
who
contained in
knows?
this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this wherever it is.
He
And you
kind
get my
of...
ship started for me?
Ratchet kind of
That's what
reminds
I'm
me of
proposing.
someone.
It's a familiar voice, that's for sure.
Like, the voice and the face
Dude.
really reminds me of someone.
Daxter?
No, like... I mean, like, for some reason, like an actual person. Like a real-life person. I don't know
This
why.
could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is
Thanks,
great.
big business.
So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh,
by the
that's
way,
not the
stop
appendages I was
calling me
thinking of.
sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is B54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
That's really rude.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were
Wow.
not in the city.
A lot of cutscene.
There is. I was not expecting this many cutscenes, especially being this long.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny.
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Do you think that guy's a bad guy?
I think it was pretty clearly established that he was the villain.
Huh.
By the way, look at the... Did you notice that, like, 3 frames of particle effects that they used to represent the destruction of that ship, which, like, there was a model and then there was no model?
Yep.
It's so
Yep.
funny.
I noticed that pretty well too.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Dang. Well,
Well, that was a fun first level, and we've
Yeah.
been going for a good few minutes here, so how about we pick this up next time?
you mean next time? On the QB Kid and the Jaeger Boy?
Yeah. On the OK Gamers of the QB Kid and the Jaeger Boy.
Well, okay then. Wink. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Good night.